here we go. This is video number 1, and oh my goodness, what an ordeal just to try to figure out how to do the technology, but it's okay. I've got my space, I've got my iPad set up with bungee cords, timer, music, mat, hand weights. I think we're good to go. So welcome to video 1. This is going to be strength, cardio, strength, 3 exercises together for 7 minutes. So you're going to do 3 exercises, a certain number of those exercises, and when you're finished, you start over. And you keep doing those 3 exercises for 7 minutes. That's going to allow all of you out there that have been exercising for the last 6 months to be way ahead of me, or maybe those of you that haven't been exercising for 6 months like me to go a little slower. But we're going to make sure that we all are going to have a big giant sweat. Now, the way this is going to work is you're going to need a floor that's got carpet or a mat that's going to be comfortable for you and something to lift to give you some resistance. That might end up being 2 peanut butter jars. It could be actual hand weights. It could be a laundry soap container. It could be small bags that are weighted, something that you think you can lift and be comfortable with. Keep in mind, you can take breaks when you want. You can always pause the video, just try to come back at some point and see if we can get through this. It's going to take about an hour from this warm-up to the sets of 7-minute exercises that we have. I'm just hoping my dogs don't photobomb this or you don't hear somebody flushing a toilet, and we're going to get through all this together. I'm actually really looking forward to it. I'm a little bit nervous for this first one, and nobody's even watching me, but it'll be okay. If you ever have questions, please feel free to message me through the YouTube channel or my email, audimilano@comcast.net, or text me, and we will go through any modifications that you might want or suggestions or things that you want me to do for the future. All right, so we're going to start with a warm-up, pretty basic warm-up. Do not have to feel like you follow the music. It'll be all okay. I'm going to go ahead and get ready and get started with this music. And let's go. All right, feet hip width, shoulder width, bleh. A little bit more than shoulder width apart, just bending all the way down and all the way up. All the way down and all the way up. Get that whole body moving, making sure you're bent with those knees. All the way down and all the way up. Good. Reach. And up. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Standing up tall, reaching side to side right here. Up, up. Don't feel like you have to be with the music, just reaching. I'm kind of not. How about across your body? Reach, stretch out to that upper back. Get that body moving. Good. 3, 2, back up overhead, up. Do you feel a little dumb yet? I do. But it's great. We're all doing this together. 3 more, 2, and across the front. Reach. Good. 4, 3, feet wide and squat. Full body movement, get that heart rate going a little bit. Knock out all those kinks. Nice. 3, 2, feet together, jumping jacks. Feel free to just do a step touch for those people that don't like to bounce that much. Maybe a china cabinet's nearby, hopefully not. Good, here's 4, 3, 2, hands on those thighs, round and roll up that back. Down and flat, arch up, down and flat. 1 more, and all the way up. Whoa. Arms up overhead, grab that hand and pull through. Other side. And release. Good job. I'm going to pause the music. All right. Here we go. You're gonna do 3 exercises. It's a reverse lunge. So step back, toe on the ground, drop straight down, chest up. And then I want you to come up and either lift a knee or extend to a full kick, warming up those hamstrings. The magic number is 10, but because we have 2 legs, it's gonna be 5 and 5. So you're gonna come down, 1 and 5 in a row, and then switch to the other leg. Feel free to weight yourself or not, you choose. Magic number is 10. After that, you're gonna do the cardio, which is 10 frog jumps. Touch the ground and jump all the way up, down and jump, 10 in a row. Now, if you don't wanna jump, you can just come up high on those tiptoes, full range of motion. The last 10 would be a squat, hip width apart, and a military press with hand weights. So again, how much weight you use is up to you. You're gonna do 10 reverse lunges, 10 frog jumps, 10 squat and military press. That's 1 round. Get water, get a quick drink or a quick breath, and start over. And you're gonna keep repeating those 3 until the timer runs out. Then we get a little bit more of a break as I go through the exercises for the next group of 7. I'm already winded, but it's okay. Are you ready? All right, so hand weights if you want for reverse lunge. I'm gonna start the music first, then the timer. Ready, set, here we go. Weights, lunge and kick. Magic number is 10. Keep that chest up tall. Your speed is up to you. Other side. Remember, it's a real good chance you're gonna be in a different spot than I am. That's okay. Good, weights come down for frog jumps. Magic number is 10. Remember, just coming all the way up, a few shoes on those toes. Picking up those hand weights again. Squat in a military press. Hup. Breathing. Nice and controlled. Feel free to keep those hand weights. Take a breath. Back to the top. Lunge. Knee up or a kick. Five and 5. Cardio. Land softly. Magic number's 10. Repeating. I can tell when I get tired, my balance starts to go. So you gotta really rely on that core strength, standing tall. Feel free to always drop those weights, well, place them on the ground. Whoa, Don't drop them. Here we go, come on. Some people asked if I would be yelling at you. I'm gonna save that, not for the first video. No yelling. Oh, we're halfway, come on. I know this first group of 7 feels really long, but after you're warmed up some more, you kind of get into it, the next group of 7 won't be quite so bad. Come on. I lost count. I kept saying 7 in my head. Oh, keep the weights. Whoops. Remember, you can always just do a straight knee up, keeping that chest up tall. You can also let go of those weights, hold on to a wall or a chair, which is why I have this chair here, giving yourself some of that balance support. Kind of hoping this is my last set of frog jumps, but I don't know. Keep going. Come on. Getting closer. Less than a minute left. Come on. You got it. I hope you're not hearing how heavy I'm breathing, but you might be. Oh, keep the weights. Swear that wasn't a stall tactic. I swear. Listening for that timer to go off? Awesome. Wherever you are, stop. Music off, get a breath. Awesome. Get a drink of water. We're getting ready for our second 7-minute. This one's gonna focus more on upper body. Magic number is still 10. We're gonna start on the ground. So you stay up there. Let that heart rate come down just a little bit. Knees comfortable bend. Weights in your hand. You're gonna do a chest press. Then keeping those weights through your body, you're gonna roll up and do a shoulder lateral raise with those arms still at 90 degrees. You don't wanna straighten them all the way out as you're seated. You're gonna get a slumpy back. Then keep them in tight as you come down, open up. Chest press, roll up, lateral raise. That's 1. So you need to do 10 of those. After that, you have the shoulder cardio component, which is an inchworm. Fast hands on the ground, half push-up, back. That's 1. If putting weight on your wrists is bad, carpal tunnel or surgeries, you're gonna do jump rope with big arm circles, like the rope is huge. So it's here. One in each heel. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4 for 10. Last one is a deadlift and an upright row. So holding those weights, legs mostly straight, back is flat, chest is up, deadlift, then come up, upright row. Elbows higher than your weights. 10 of those, repeating for 7 minutes. So we got chest press, shoulder raise, then we have inchworm on the ground, deadlift, upright row. All right, music, timer, on the ground, weights, bench press, weights close, shoulder raise, 1. Belly tight, rolling safely on the ground. Starting to feel these already. And weights down, standing up, jumping rope, big arms, or inchworm. Come out, half push up, roll back, belly tight, keep that back flat. 10 of them. Just getting a little bit of that chest squeeze on that half push-up. Always can be on your knees at that point if you like. This quickness with your hands is going to keep that cardio component up. Room. All right, deadlift, upright row. 10. Oh, my hamstrings. Remember, groups of 10. Careful as you come back down. Put the weights on the ground first before you come back to that chest press. How you doing? Still breathing, I hope. Remember, you can take breaks as you see fit. How many rounds you get in is really up to you. Try to keep moving, nice and controlled. Oh, my arms are feeling fatigued. For me. How you doing? Belly tight, protect that back. Feel free to bend those knees a little. We're already over halfway done with this set. Some of you might be jumping rope. Woo! One more. How you doing? Woo! We're working it. Come on, baby. I hope you appreciate that I put no makeup on and that I don't have a 25-year-old body. And we're just gonna do the best we can. It's all we can ask together. I go in online and look at some of these females doing these videos. I'm so proud of them, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hurt a little more than them later. All right, still have a minute left. How much more can you squeeze in? Can you finish out a whole circuit? The magical 7 minutes. Good job, keep going. Awesome. Cool beans. Take a breath for a second. Keep going. Awesome. Woo! All right. One of my videos stopped, which is good that I'm doing 2 iPads right now because I don't want to have to do this again. Next one. So from here, we're going to legs again, more upper body. And with this one, you're going to be doing, the magic number is 20 instead of 10. You're going to be doing a curtsy and a knee up. So one leg is forward, the other leg scoots behind you. It dips down and does a curtsy lunge and then a knee up. I prefer the knee to be wide, but you got to work with your own balance here. If you've got knee issues, I just cut off my head, sorry. If you've got knee issues, feel free to do that lunge straight back instead of a curtsy. So you're gonna do 10 one leg, 10 on the other leg. From there, you're gonna go to the cardio, which is 20, 2 shuffles and a tap. So it's 1, 2, tap, 1, 2, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 20. The last one is a gluteal squeeze. You can do this with a weight or not. You can hold on to the wall, the windowsill, a chair. You want your chest to be nice and tall, belly tall, leg at 90 degrees, and you're kicking that heel back to squeeze through the glute. If you'd like to do it with a little bit of weight, I'm gonna get my lighter of the 2 hand weights, and place it in the crook of your knee and squeeze your knee, and add a little bit of weight that way, peanut butter pecan, I don't know, something. So, magic number's 20, 10 curtsy lunges on each leg, which is 20, 20 shuffles with 2 shuffles and a tap, and 20 glutes, which would be 10 on each leg. How you doing? You ready? This is number 3 of 7 minutes. Whew! Here we go, music. Oops. Play. And play. Counting down. Go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, bit of a twist action. Works those obliques just a little bit. And that cardio shuffle too. Touching the ground is optional. Gluteal squeeze. Both legs. Starting over, curtsy knee. I can tell I'm tired when my balance goes, which means I have to really engage that core. Remember, you're going to be in a different spot than I am. Absolutely okay. Just remember those 3 exercises and keep going. In 4 minutes, you get to forget them. Control, belly tight, only thing moving is hinging from the hips, kicking that heel up. Squeeze that glute. Okay, keep going. I'm working back to the top. Are you sweaty? I'm sweaty. You know, when you bike outside, you really don't notice the sweat because the wind. It's probably the sweatiest I've felt in a long time. I sweat when I run, but same thing, outside, it's kind of different. Oh. Other leg. Oh. That grunt was for Laramie. Hoping I can finish out this whole section of 3. I got a minute and a half left. I think I can do it. Oh yeah. Woo. Keep going, come on. Ugh. Squeeze. Where we at? Oh, gotta keep going. Oh, I'm cutting off my head again. Play the full time, come on. Full time. Nice. All right. Breathe. This is our last strength cardio strength before we do abs and be done. All right, we're gonna work a little more upper back and the backs of our arms with triceps. Breathe, just listen, you're good. All right, we're gonna start, the magic number is 20 again. We did 2 sets for 10 and 2 sets for 20. There is a method here, even though it doesn't look like it. Okay, so you're gonna pick up hand weights or whatever you're using, and you're gonna do a row. So I've got a nice flat back. You can split those legs for more support. So the weights come up close to the rib cage, squeezing that upper back. And then I'm gonna do a fly, which is a lot wider. Let those weights dangle in your arms, kind of like if you're a scarecrow hanging on a fence post. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So every one counts up to 20. After that, for our cardio, you're gonna do what's called seal jacks. And it's a jumping jack, but instead of your arms up over your head, they're gonna come wide, and you're gonna think about squeezing those back muscles together. They're a little bit slower. Knees are out, feet are a little bit wider. So 1, 2. Now jumping isn't working for you. Squeeze that back and make quick steps side to side. But don't just fling your arms. Think about really squeezing them backwards. Last will be a tri kickback. You can use the chair for support or your thigh, elbow up. So you'll do 10 on one arm, 10 on the other. The only joint that's moving is that elbow. No shoulder joint moving. Keep that locked in and work those triceps. Sooner we get started, sooner we're done. You ready? Pick up those hand weights. Music. Timer. Let's go. Row and fly. 1, 2. Upper back. I'm probably going to switch to lighter weights the next time. Here we go, seal jacks. Come on. Squeeze that upper back. Remember, this is the cardio. But still focus. Good job. Here we go, triceps. Elbow up. Keep the shoulder away from your ear. So you're not up here like a turtle. Nothing up here. Keep them down. Magic number is 20, which is 10 on each arm. Come on. Someone's texting me. How dare they? between each set of 3, and then get rolling. Yeah, baby. Woo! Triceps. Shoulder down. I feel my shoulder going up every time. And I have to really focus on that. Otherwise my tricep doesn't get much work because the shoulder's too busy holding everything up. Keep that down. Work the back of the arm. Remember, abs are next. So keep going. Halfway done with this segment. You got this. Oh, baby. Row it, fly it. I lost count. Let's say 10, maybe. Wait for the chorus. Yeah, sounds good. Sweaty. Squeeze that back. Getting there, come on. Why is it that the first set and the last major set feels like they take forever? Come on. All right, we should be working on hopefully our last bit. 2 minutes left. Can you get all the way through? Keep rolling, you got this. Oh, I'm glad that should be it for those. Winding down, come on. Stay strong. You got this. Shoulders down. Body square, try not to twist. Darn it. Make them all count. Full 7 minutes, baby. Yes. Ah. Awesome. Whew. How you feeling? I'm sweaty. I'm breathing hard. I hope that you're not just listening to me breathe and that you actually hear some music and some other things. I'd like you to stay standing for a little bit, get some water. As I get my mat out, we're going to get ready for the last group of 7, and this is our abs series. So if you haven't been doing abdominals for 6 months, like me, 7 minutes is going to feel like a pretty long time. So be ready for that, to take a break when you need it, but try to come back. 7 minutes is a long time, but really focus on that core. We're going to start off with a Roman twist. So you can use a weight or not. You want your glutes or your sit bones in the floor and your heels dug in and your chest lifted. You don't want to really round out through that back. You can tuck that pelvis though and really think about lifting the top edge up in order to engage those lower abs. I like holding a weight because it keeps my elbows close to my side and a 90-degree angle locked and loaded. Roman twist, I'm going to twist my whole torso to the side for 1 and all the way to the other side for 2. You don't want to fling it, and here's what I see a lot of people doing. They just swing their arms without moving their obliques. So you really want to twist so that that belly button gets as close to the front and the back as you can. Magic number is 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4. From there, we're going to put the weight down. Unless, of course, you've been doing abs for 6 months and you want to keep the weight here to do your crunches. I'm going to pass on that, but you can. I'm going to come all the way down, lower back deep into the mat, fingertips behind the head. I also like to push my head a little bit into my hands so that I don't reek on my neck. Elbows wide, crunches, nice and slow, getting the shoulder blade all the way off the ground and then all the way back down. Your head, though, shouldn't really touch the ground. 20 of those. Last will be a slow bicycle. So 1 leg in, 1 leg out, and it's slow. A nice even cadence. So it will be 1, 2. We're not going super fast here. It's not the cardio version. We're just going to do slow and really engage those abs. All right, go ahead and come on down to the ground. Grab your optional weight for Roman twists. Let's do some tunes. Whew. And here we go. Timer started. Go. Roman twist. How far you lean back is really up to you as long as you keep your chest lifted and your lower back doesn't hurt. So if it's starting to hurt, get up a little wide higher or drop or gently put down the weight. And to crunches. Thinking that belly button into the spine, spine into the floor, and a slow bicycle. The lower that leg is to the ground, the more challenging. Feel free to have it up higher and push to a higher one to keep that lower back on the ground. Really lots of options here. And if this is too much, you can do crunches with your knees up instead. So you choose your abdominals that work for you. Come on, keep those 7 minutes going. Feel free to hold those legs as you rock back up when you come back up to Roman twists. Control. Keep going. Sorry I'm not talking very much to those abs. A little challenging for me right now. Just being real. You got this, come on. Whew. Here we go. I promise more Spotify music next time. I wasn't sure the Wi-Fi was going to be able to handle the recording and the music and the timer. Don't give up on yourself. Come on. You got this. Magic number's 20. Left. Woo! Minute and a half. We got this. Ugh. Come on. I'm talking to myself too, literally. Back against the wall. Yay! Go ahead and lay down. music. Great job, everybody. Deep breaths. Whew. You did it. Time to cool down a little bit. I'm gonna change the music, make it a little more relaxing, a little more yoga-ish. I wish I could do yoga right now as one of these videos. Right now I can feel like I barely touch my toes. So we're doing the best we can. But, you know. So let's start off. Go ahead and sit back up. I'm gonna go sideways so you can kind of half see, half not. Reach forward and grab those toes and pull through that upper and lower back just to start. If you want to straighten your legs a little bit more, if you can reach your toes more easily than I can, go ahead. Good, keeping those knees slightly bent. Go ahead and inhale, roll that body weight all the way up. Volume. Good. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, bring one hand down and reach over to the side. Good, other side. Open through those ribs. Good, both arms, inhale up. Stretch, you did such a good job. Exhale, fingertips pointed backwards. Open up and lift through the chest. Open through the chest. Feel free to be on fingertips if it's too much flexibility-wise, or your fists to keep those wrists straight so that you don't hurt through carpal tunnel issues or tendonitis or whatever's got going on. Good, go ahead and release. Let's bring one knee in. We're gonna twist into that knee, other hand and back, lift up and twist. I'm glad to be done. If you might have noticed, I had to do this twice today. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that this time it worked. Granted, I have 2 iPads right now filming, and one stopped halfway through. Let's release. And the other one, sit up tall, hug that knee and twist in. So, I'm gonna hopefully, if you see this, that means the other one kept going. Yay! Because 3 times in one day is gonna be too much. And release. Both legs straight all the way. Get those hamstrings. Here's where you're gonna see my fitness level has gone down. That's okay. I'm gonna fix it. Inhale up. Exhale, reach forward. Ow, 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 ow. Hamstrings. For those of you that kept that yoga up and stretching, good for you. I'm gonna get back there, I promise. Oh, at least I plan on it. Woo! You did great. Go ahead and roll all the way up. Let's kick to one side. Lean on that elbow, quad stretch. Grab those shoelaces. Bringing that knee down towards the ground and then slightly behind you. You don't want your knee sticking up in the sky. Quad. Well, not bad. Whew. I'm going to work on one more video for you coming up this week. And it's going to probably, at least my plan right now, is to use a drawstring bag. Release. You know, those kind you get from races, or your kid probably has one, if you have a kid. Down, or a backpack that you can weight. Other leg quad stretch. And we're going to do a lot of one arm strength activities with that. So if you're looking for a certain weight, you can like put it on a scale at home or just try it out and see what you think. That's my plan, so hopefully that will come to fruition here in the next day or two. I don't plan to do it today. Awesome job, you guys. Almost done. Let's come up hands and knees and arch our back up like a cat. Let the head fall. Shake your head out a little bit, stretching the neck side to side. Good. Release that cat stretch. One more time. Arch up. Ooh. And release. Tuck those toes under. Rock and roll back onto the balls of your feet. Bringing those hips up one more time. Straightening those legs as much as you can. Oh yeah, not so much for me. Walking, bend those knees a little, hands to the thighs, round and roll all the way up. And big deep inhale up. And exhale out. Oh, yay, good for you. I can't wait to see you again as I get closer and closer to turn this off. Talk to you soon.